with Music After Dark, HTX. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shout out to everybody that's watching live or not, because fuck y'all, because the reviews on it are like, it blows my mind. I'll be like, why the fuck are we still doing this? And then I see the views and how many people are rewatching it, and I'm like, I guess we gotta start to like, fuck. So thank you for all you guys that like rewatch it and have better things to do on a Monday or whatever. Okay, so some fun shout outs for sure. Big Al Brewery. They basically let me take over every Monday.
Yeah, come on, everybody. Give it up for this place. Oh,
I pretty much do
crowd
whatever
left.
I want, and
okay.
Scott. We pretty much have taken over this place. You basically get a free show, and if a band doesn't play, you can interact with the band. That's what it's like. No fans have done that. No one's ever come in here and asked questions, but like that is an option if you come in here and hang out on a Monday. And I cannot stress this enough. You never know when a local band's gonna blow up. Like literally 3 years ago, I paid $19 to see Jelly Roll in the small room at Warehouse Live. I have the pictures to prove. You know what I mean? Like
No, I do. Yeah.
yeah. And now now I can't even afford to see that full. You know what I mean? Like, so you never know like when a band is gonna take off. So shout out to Big Al. Shout out to Lucid Scream Studios, who helps with like my merch and all of my shenanigans too with the podcast. We are on Spotify now and working in reverse. So you guys will probably be on Spotify before I have your video up on YouTube.
Okay.
By all means.
Make that make sense, right? It's like girl math, whatever. Just
I mean, we're currently
It's
catching up on
just-
Facebook
it's
and
just
TikTok
what we're-
ourselves. Like Instagram's been our main platform. So
it's just
we get
what
you.
we're doing now. Other thing, we've gone through some changes here at Music After Dark. We have a new sound person. Aubrey is actually helping with all of my things that I have no idea how to do on Adobe. So shout out to her. Thank you.
Yeah, please get them to
Yeah, seriously. Also, a new fun disclaimer that I am going to have to start making before all of my podcasts. The opinions and views expressed on this podcast by guests are not necessarily my opinions and views or the opinions and views of my sponsors. That being said, the things that I say are also not reflective on my sponsors or the guests. Sorry, I just have to start saying that. I just got to start saying that.
What happened?
Nothing. And I mean,
Oh.
come on, follow me on social media. I'm sure y'all can figure it out.
I do.
Okay, I'm sure.
It's called getting ahead.
I'm just.
Did you cancel yourself just now?
I do not
Probably.
lead into like political or religious but I have had bands that get into. You know what I mean? So I will never ask those questions. But if a band wants to start talking about immigration and Donald Trump, whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh, here we go.
You know what I mean? Like that is it. So just these are legal disclaimers that I now have to start making. Also, my heart is absolutely breaking, and I'm gonna try not to cry and hurry up and get this out for everyone affected by the floods, because it's actually so much bigger than just down there, right? San Saba is completely underwater. There's parts of Lampasas that you cannot get into. There is a little town. It's not really a town. It's an unincorporated part of Travis County called Sandy Creek. It is located on the outskirts between Leander and Travis County. I know of this place because I am not a Houstonian, and I went to Leander High School. When we would get snow days, it would be because the bus could not go up the hill into this neighborhood, right? It was just very like remote and very country. They have been hit extremely hard by these floods, and because they are not incorporated, they are having some serious issues getting some aid to them. Check my social media, because everyone has a special place in my heart, but this place, because I'm telling you, this is like a lot of elderly people that do not have homeowners insurance and do not have money. You know what I mean? So those are all my shout outs. Okay. And I gotta stop because I'm gonna start crying. This is fun. This is fun what we've done tonight. If you have when you rewatch the live, I'm just gonna say when you rewatch live, we had a performance tonight. I love that you guys came and did that.
Thank you for having us.
If you are a subscriber to the podcast, which you should be by now, it's like, I know, we used to celebrate it like a birthday. We've been doing this for a year. My friend here in the middle has been a guest on my podcast before, but in a different location. And some things have changed right now
Most definitely.
within the band. So there's a lot of moving parts in your group.
Always.
So real quick, let's say names, and then let's say the name of the band in case people are really that dense and haven't figured it out yet. And then you're going to have to explain this thing that we have happening right now. So what is your name, dear?
Darian Courtney.
And you play?
Drums.
Are you in like 5 other bands?
Yes.
No, his mic.
Oh, I'm like, wait, what?
Chest. Is it plugged in?
It is.
No, it's plugged in. You just gotta talk
A little bit.
There we go.
Okay.
He's soft spoken. That's why he's on drums.
He plays drums. Leave him alone.
I'm Brett Fitzpatrick. I'm the lead singer and lead writer of Win in May.
And I'm Iris.
You were going to have to talk so much.
Oh,
stuff,
no.
my girlfriend.
Okay.
Okay, I'm deaf as shit, though. Y'all might have to give me some earphones. No.
I'm Iris. I do background vocals, rhythm guitar, also
So just everything.
graphics. Yeah, I used to do a lot more of the behind the scenes stuff, and now I'm here.
So you were behind the scenes, and now you're like, oh, so many stories, so many stories.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so obviously it's When in May. That's the
Yep.
name of the band.
Yep.
But explain the moving parts, because you don't play a bunch in Houston, right? You
So-
get outside of Houston.
Yeah, we got mostly our break doing Austin, Dallas, and San Antonio shows, and we kind of worked our way back in. It's not because we don't like our hometown. It's just like the scene here is mostly hardcore, and Austin is just the music capital of Texas. And also, if you've been following the band, which I know our fans are gonna, definitely be seeing this. People know that we have an ever-evolving cast of members, just because, again, like, he's a great drummer, but he's also in 5 other bands. So, we kind of just keep going, and, we've made lots of great friends here in Houston, and we've actually taken every show that we played out of town have been from Houston. So we've had Houstonians travel with us, so it's been a great honor.
Oh, they're really big, yeah.
For people listening on Spotify, she just put on headphones.
I did. I just put on headphones. But
Well,
they're
there's also
really
not
big.
a visual of her doing this, so there's that.
They're really big. Am I retarded? Do they get smaller?
Whoa, she said the R word.
All right.
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
They're just really big. Are they?
But we barely use these
They're
headphones.
like really big. Okay, God, I can hear now. Sorry, I'm fucking old. I just celebrated a birthday. Jesus Christ.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Jesus.
birthday.
Ugh, no. Okay, so that gives off like Marshall Falcon vibes. Do you know who that is? That guy that like travels around, but like every state he goes in, he has like people that know his music.
I
that can
don't
play
know
with
that
him.
particular artist, but I know several artists that have like different bands and towns and stuff. So
How do you get into the Austin music scene though?
um,
Was it hard? Because you're from here.
No, so it's called dating apps. My type is hot girls, so that's where a lot of them
Yes,
are. So they're like, hey, do you make music? And I'm like, yeah, I do. They're like, you should come play this venue. I go, all right, let me find a band real quick.
Or networking. Some would call it networking.
I mean, that's networking.
Networking, man whoring, they rhyme. So
I love it. Oh my God, I love it. And you've been to Dallas, same thing, dating. I cannot with you. Okay, but you don't have any shows coming up.
not at the current moment, but we are.
But you did the thing in Happy Funland, Super Happy Funland. I've talked about that
Yeah.
place so much because of that show. That place fucking scares me.
No,
dude, the fucking
Yes.
dolls, dude. And everybody's
Scary.
like, get the pizza
the
out
black
back,
mold
it's
got to me.
great. And I'm like, the fucking.
Now the people that run it are definitely great. You know,
No, they are. It's
you know,
just-
they just
it's a
you can't
lot.
afford EC here in Houston, and if you're not from here, you won't know. But 92 feels like 106, so we
And
don't
it's
have.
a metal building in
Yeah.
summertime.
Oh yeah.
So
It cooks.
Okay.
And I even saw some friends. Shout out to Phantom Mellow. They're from Dallas. We got to see them play there during February, and it was freezing. So I've gotten to experience both extremes. But no, we don't have any shows currently coming up. We're kind of focusing on music videos, and then like obviously like gigs like this where it's like a real intimate setting. We understand that our band isn't kind of meant to play in between hardcore band. Here's this pop band. Here's another hardcore band. Granted,
I'm working on some things. Okay, I'm working on.
Hey,
some,
no, I got you. You talk to me.
Working on some things.
Actually, the photographers that we hired here was actually from one of those shows, so we're definitely grateful for the people. And you know, if you're a show goer, you definitely like a large range. And you know, we've met
I
some
think
people.
you almost have to right now. I am trying to sell. Shout out to Scout Bar.
Scout
Chris
Bar.
Harding.
Scott Bar, please
I'm
please
really
have us.
trying to sell the whole mixed genre bills currently because I think having a bill with 4 bands that all sound pretty much the same is
Hey, man, you wanna
obviously
do
not
Scout Bar?
getting people to come. It's
He's
not
in.
really getting people to come to shows. I think having some people that don't really mesh well together would. You'd all get to maybe pick up new fans or, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
feed
no,
off each
and-
other. If you had an acoustic opener, someone like you or TV Dolls, and then like a Cryonix or a Falsify or, you know what I mean, a Bad Trip or something. You know what I mean?
Hey, Texans stick
Even
together,
a cover
so.
band maybe to play the dreaded headliner spot that no one seems to want to play anymore.
You mean the midnight spot?
Yes, that nobody wants
Yes,
to
we'll be
play.
coming back.
Hey, listen, you want us there? I'll be at midnight. The
Nobody-
pictures being at Scalp Bar is more than enough for me. I don't
Nobody
care.
wants to play. Okay, well.
I know I have you there. You know the songs, so.
I do. So how long? When did Win in May form originally?
So, shout out to my good friend Greg Carr from Dirty Hit. Him and I was part of a few different other groups at the time, and he had a sit-down conversation with me, and he let me know what I was doing was a little bit different than what I was here doing. And we had done a Southwest tour with one of the projects, and it was awesome. It was phenomenal. That's how I got to meet him. So we had to sit down on when to rebrand, and he asked me about the project's second album. And I go, well, I actually want to do something of my own, because I never had the belief in myself. I grew up, you know, in sports and science, so music was never really an option. And then I was like, oh, hey, I can make a good tune. And he told me everything about everything else you did sucks. I like this. And it's the harsh reality of music. When you put it out there, it's no longer yours. But, you know,
That's the truth.
so we started brainstorming, and I came up with When in May because April showers bring forth May flowers. And, you know, I love poetry, I love art, and I try to resemble that. You know, Darian here tried to come here today in, you know, jean shorts and a tank top, and I had to send him home. Now I'm joking. No, we
Where
definitely
were you
have
Thursday for the redneck thing at Scout Bar? You would've,
we definitely
like,
have
been so
an
great.
aesthetic we try to uphold and keep. It's I like to say to a lot of people, Kiss wouldn't be Kiss if they didn't have the makeup, and it's about aesthetic. It's about the vibe. It's about the era. And there's only a few bands that kind of acknowledge, like, hey, we're in this era. And, you know, people that have been following us on Instagram, they've seen us go from black and white to Sapien. We're going from the pretentious lead singer to your very best friends. And, you know, we're just kind of always trying to evolve. And, you know, so back in, you know, believe it was 2022, New Year's Eve. The next day, we drew up a logo. And then I started the production of Cheap Red, which is our biggest song on Spotify, 88,000. And that was a demo that we released, and we decided to Mandela affect people and then re-release it, the final version. So people were like, hey, this song sucked at the beginning. Why is it so good now? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. Add it to your playlist. So after that, it was pretty much, I wouldn't say uphill. We had a lot of momentum, and you know, what's really fascinating that we've gotten to discover is when we don't do a lot of shows locally, we have a big pop when we come back. And I say come back, like I live here, but like.
And you've done everything in reverse, which is so great. You've played in other places
Yeah.
and not oversaturated Houston.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, Houston's so big.
Houston
like
is big. It's an
there's-
hour away from.
I would
Houston's an
definitely
hour away
say
from
it's
Houston.
like an octagon of like places you can go. I mean, it takes 2 hours to get out of here. All right, so like,
Well, and the places are very limited.
definitely
I mean, think about it. So there's 19th Hole, there's Scout Bar, there's BFE,
White Oak,
White Oak,
White Swan.
White Swan, Rise. I am never going to call it Warehouse
Darien's
Live.
driveway.
I don't care. It's always going to be right.
That's the best one, right?
Right there, yeah.
But we have these like DIY places that are popping up, right? Like
Yeah.
Trip 6 is
Trip
very
6.
DIY.
The End is another
the
one.
End.
We actually opened up the
Super
backstage
Happy
venue.
Funland is very scary.
Yeah, no, the black mold follows you.
You can maybe have 2
But
months.
it's an option.
It's an option.
It is an option. You did a whole event there. I mean,
Yeah, no.
you literally did a whole event there.
Yeah, no, I was very thankful for the bands that came out and helped support. I personally believe no band is worth $5 or $10 more, right? Like, so like 15 to 20 bucks, like, you don't know these guys, you gotta be really diehard. So $5, $10 is, you can kind of find that in your purse or your wallet
It's a
or,
good ticket price, yeah.
your Venmo, whatever you have, you can just, it might be there. And so we just want to offer a place for people. For one, Houston is crime ridden, and for people to come to our shows, they're protected, they're safe. We always tell people, like, before you leave, like, let's walk out together. We're a group.
That's how a lot of people are over at Black Magic too. I was supposed to pop in. Sorry, Eggplant. I had to be 3 places at one time.
We
that
actually did a
night.
show
I
at Black
did not
Magic. It was
make
awesome.
it there. But he was very like, "Who's coming with you?" Like, who's coming with you? And I was like, "Oh, someone." He was like, "Okay." He was like, "I'm not being nosy." He's like, "I just want to make sure someone can be like walking with you." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From like your car to the venue, because that's a problem in Houston, right? Like, you
Yeah,
can't.
no, it's scary
Parking
times
is a
too.
problem, Houston. God, it's a
Yeah.
problem. Generational wealth is investing in a parking lot at this point if you live in Houston.
No, there's another place like AKA Arcade. We did their May 4th last year for a Star Wars like kind of theme. That was an interesting show. PA kept cutting out on us, things like that. It was like outdoors. We weren't in the venue, or not venue. It's an arcade, but they were awesome hosts. NV Room actually is the one who invited us to that one. So shout out to those guys right there.
Look at them. They're just popping up everywhere.
We also did BFE. We've done a lot of the big ones here. We're definitely trying to get into White Oak. Scout Bar I haven't done as Win in May at Scout Bar. I've done with a couple other projects, so I definitely want to get. Hey,
I might have a way to make that happen, actually.
this is a part 2. This is a Marvel movie. There's an end credit scene. You gotta stay for the end, okay?
Seriously, might be able to make that happen.
Hell yeah.
Thomas, I'm still waiting on my date for August. Let's shout out Thomas right now. I need a date for August. Yes. See? Dude, I love it. Okay, inspiration for the music. Where does it come from? Because you've gone through member changes, correct? Obviously, these are not the people that were with you when you started.
Yeah, so the people that I actually, so shout out to one of my close friends and main producer, Keon Nahali. He actually reached out to me the January that we just wanted to do When in May. He reached out, was like, hey, I want to help you with the sequel because I like a lot of the sounds. I go, actually, I'm restarting. He goes, I'm your guy. So we've gotten to meet a lot of great guitarists, bass players, drummers. None of the people that have shared the stage with me have written the music. There's some that have gone in music videos. Darren's going to be in a few of them. He's actually the main guy. We're going to have a drummer POV music. No, but we do plan on having him for a few. But as far as like inspiration, the 1975, Laney, Bleachers, anything Jack Antonoff, really, I'll say on that. Nova, More, Fun. There's some songs that we actually, because one of my biggest inspirations, and my old man that's over to the side, his favorite band's Van Halen, and they play in a 4/4, but David Lee Roth sings in a 6/8. So that's where I was like, okay, that's where indie rock vocals kind of come from. He's not the best singer. I think Sammy Hagar is a better singer, but as far as a better frontman and lyricist, I gotta give it to David Lee Roth, man. And then, my mom loved Journey and Kiss, AC/DC, so I grew up on the classics. And so when I got to discover my favorite bands now...
What are your favorite bands?
kind of mentioned them. I guess top 3 would be 1975,
Okay.
Laney, and Bleachers, and Ghost. I got to give it up to Ghost. I fucking love Ghost. A lot of our stage theatrics kind of come from his overwhelming confidence, and I hope to be seeing them this August in Houston. So
That'll be fun. They are coming toward the pavilion. Are they going to be at the pavilion?
I think they're going to be at the Toyota Center.
Yeah, it's Toyota Center.
See, she already knows.
She's like, I already got tickets.
She's
I know all the
brand developer.
details. He
Nice.
just
Okay.
talks.
So what are your inspirations?
There we go.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh,
I'm curious. Do you guys have solo like things you do outside of this project?
I
No?
mean,
She's like, yes. You're a drummer. You're in probably in like 10 different bands. We have a shortage.
That was our
of
first conversation.
We
Like, how
have
do
a
you band you
shortage
in?
of drummers in Houston, Texas, for some
Gary's
reason.
like, I gotta go.
Yeah, he's like, he'll be
I got
rushing.
band
He's like,
practice. I got a 2 a.m. show.
he's like, this is why we did the performance before. Like, can I get off your couch? Like, giving very Pornhub vibes. Like, it's brown. Like, no.
No, I've actually dealt with a drummer who had 3 shows in one day, and
Dang.
it was chaotic.
So you're in separate projects.
Ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba.
Projects. You're in separate projects. Dude, it's been a week too. Holy shit. So how does that work? Do you have like a Google Calendar for all of you guys to get together and practice and everything?
No,
Does that make
we're,
it hard
I mean, no,
if they're in separate stuff from this?
no, we just. I think all of us are really dedicated to our craft, and again, I actually met him through the drummer of Howard and the Nosebleeds.
Yes.
And I was trying to make time with him. He goes, I can't find somebody. I can't do it. Here's my friend. Get in contact with him instantly. And we just made time work. It's simply like, okay, do I want to watch TV tonight or do I want band practice? Do I want to hop on the game or do I want band practice?
Thank God for streaming apps. Right?
So, and I have insomnia. She has narcolepsy. He has a normal sleep pattern. So we all kind of meet somewhere in the middle.
That's everybody in our scene at this point. Seriously.
So, hi, welcome in. How's it going?
I'm like literally trying to
We're
go
live
to
on
bed
air.
at like 9 o'clock last night, and then I was like, no, I'll be up at like 1 or 2 trying to do like work. Like I know I have to stay up. Like I have to.
No, a lot of the people that we work with, like the magazines and blogs that we're in, are in London, so our time zones are flipped. So by the time I can get an answer, hey, Jordan Humphreys, how about you stay up a little bit later sometimes? All right. I'm tired you leave me on red. I know you got a girl, but we know you made it.
Dude, I
So
love
if you
it.
weren't doing music, what would you want to be doing?
Prostituting. No.
You said
He's
that
joking. He's joking. It is the
You go
oldest
first.
profession in the United States of America, but he is joking.
I feel like if I wasn't doing music, I would probably be in maybe like the tech side of things, like behind the scenes of production, stuff like that.
So have you always been interested in music? Like, were you beating on stuff as a little kid?
Yep,
Like you
terrorizing the
always
house,
Were
the
you beating on
neighbors.
stuff there?
Oh my
Were you?
don't
Were
answer
you?
the question.
Yes, always terrorizing the neighbors.
Yeah. Are your parents supportive, or
Yes.
yeah, where they wanted you to be like a business person, right? Or like a real job, right? Because I would think most parents probably are like, oh, you want to be a rock star. And they're
Yeah.
like, God, no, please be anything but
Yeah,
that, right?
mechanical engineer.
Go to college, like do that whole
Yeah.
thing. So are your parents supportive
Yeah,
of
they-
the,
Yes.
I'm going to be a rock star?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
parents come to shows?
Well, when they're in town,
Okay.
they're not in the Houston area.
Are you a Houstonian?
No.
Oh, where are you from?
I'm from Washington D.C.
What the shit?
Yeah.
She's like, Yankee bastard.
He didn't put that on his job resume.
No, we're just finding this out.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm not from Houston either. It's okay. Not as far north as you, though. Jesus, I'm at least from Texas. You got here as quick as you could. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Good job. You're in time.
You're a Houstonian, right, or no?
Yeah, born and raised.
Okay.
My mom, I'm a product of an affair. I'm a bastard child. All right. Shout out my dad. He
Went for milk one day. He just threw the deuce
no,
for those that you're wondering.
No, my mom and dad had a very loving relationship. No, they definitely told me to chase something bigger than 9 to 5 because my mom worked 60-hour weeks. My dad was a bartender up until, he got on disability. He had just a lot of things happen. So my mom worked a lot of 60-hour weeks. She told me to dream bigger. She told me if the job sucks, leave it because they'll replace you. You're not replaceable. So I always, first it was athletics. And then when I started having my body kind of fell on me, a lot of surgery started happening. I fell into love with music because, again, when you're traveling with, teams or you're on the road or especially if you're overseas, you can't talk to nobody, you're just listening to music. So when I was 17, 18, 19, that's when I really started discovering, I really like this. So if I wasn't in music, I would probably be pursuing a degree in thermal mechanics. That's, again, hey, NASA nerd here, all right? Hey, shout out to the homeschool kids right here. So, Iris, you're next.
Did you always know you were going to be in music?
No.
No.
No, I did not. I mean, I grew up playing the piano. My dad tried to teach me guitar.
She's not from here.
I know the bass. Oh, I'm from New Orleans.
Hey, that's
Boo.
cool.
Hey,
When did you get to Texas?
2 years ago.
Oh, so you're new.
I'm fairly new. I mean, I've been in and out because I have a lot of family here.
Okay. That's how I was. I have family from here, but wasn't really raised here. So,
Oh yeah.
this shit.
I'll
Yeah,
still
like
complain
you,
about it
Yankee.
though. But I mean, I went to school for design, so it's the type of stuff that I like to do.
I could
and
see that.
Try to implement it where I can.
They were walking through the parking lot, and I was like, looked at someone. I was like, "Can you guess who the guests are for this evening?" And they're like, "Oh, I wonder who." You guys literally look like rock stars, like all of you.
Thank you.
I look like a jogger mixed with like Adam Sandler half the time. So like a homeless
Adam
person.
Sandler has a
Like
lot
a
of
homeless
fucking money. That's a
person that runs a
compliment.
podcast. I swear to God.
Just give me half of his check, dude. I'll be fine. I'll coast off of that forever.
Yeah.
You know what music I make with that? Like a lot of bad music. I'll tell you that.
A lot of bad music. So we're doing it reverse. I got to get you booked in some places. Do you guys go through like, okay, who does the booking? Is it you? Or are you just like cold calling places? Are you networking? I don't know how it works, and I've
actually,
heard that
yeah, no,
people gatekeep a lot. So
Hi, my name is Brett. Welcome to my TED Talk.
yes, let's do this.
So even though I portray to have this giant ego, I immerse myself in ego death every single day. I wake up to maybe 50 to 95 emails that say no, maybe 2 that say yes, and maybe half of that will follow through. It's a lot of me saying, hey, you know what? I know that these bands aren't looking for me because they don't know me. They don't know the name When in May. How would they? Right? So I put myself in a position where I submit to magazines, I'll submit to online blogs, I'll submit designs. I'm very thankful that when you type in When in May in Google, we pop up before the month of May.
hey,
That's an impressive feat.
that's cool.
But it took a lot of these small curators like yourself to give us this opportunity to help each other build. So it is me messaging a lot, and sometimes I'll get a random message saying, hey, can you do the show? I don't say no. I don't care if I played White Swan 3 times this year. I'll play for a 4th time because there might be somebody that might like us. And if not, oh well, I still played a show, and I'm thankful that I got to wake up to do that. And that's why I'll play 19th Hole a few times. I'll play Super Happy Funland a few times, White Swan. Again, I would like to be a regular at Scout Bar. Wink, wink, hint, hint. For Spotify users, I winked and hinted.
He did. I can confirm it.
Thank
He
you.
did.
Thank you. My bandmates won't confirm it,
I'll
but
put that emoji in. Got it.
I just sound effect like the ding ding.
I love it. We'll get you at Scout.
Hell yeah.
We'll get you at Scout. I mean, it just kind of makes sense for you guys to be there. So
Thank you. That's a huge honor, especially with the bands and talents that you've gotten to interview. I mean,
look,
again,
it still shocks the shit out of me you're into this. Like, seriously, every time someone reaches out to me and wants to be on the podcast, or I get someone to agree to be on the podcast, it's like, wait, what? Because I'm just a fan. Like, I don't sing, I don't play an instrument. I just really love music. And I feel like there's something that's seriously been lacking in our music scene the last couple of years, and I cannot put my finger on the fucking algorithm to make it make sense. Because
I
I've
feel
seen
like it's
some
a
cool,
variety.
I've seen some cool fucking bands, and there'll be like 10 people in a Scout Bar show.
Yeah, no, and
You know what I mean? And
another
I'm like,
another great band that's
what
kind of
is
similar.
happening? Like,
Another great band that's similar in our genre is the Turnaways. They're a little bit bigger here, and so, but they do maybe 5-6 shows per summer, and it's like, come on, like, you know. And I understand, like, you know, everyone's an adult, you know, have a day job and stuff like that. I'm comfortably on my couch, but.
hey, being in a band is a day job. That's
Hey,
a
you know
job.
what? They say
The
it, right?
promoting and the making videos and the
0.2 cents per stream. Hey, there we go.
well, merch. You guys have merch, right? Are you making your own
Yeah,
merch?
no, we have merch. We have the first EP on CD right now. We're currently working on getting the second pressing of our sophomore EP, Dynamics in the Morning. You know, that's currently out, and that's, you know, the why we shifted our whole look and everything is new sound.
Rebranding's good though. Sometimes you need to do it.
I mean, you know, like, I like to think that I'm ever evolving my favorite band, you know, and I will say, like, I made my favorite band. I can listen to my music and not hate it. I can enjoy it. I can dance with myself and others, you know. Of course, you're going to have your critics, right? I appreciate the haters that, you know, blow up my my comment boxes and stuff like that.
Look,
you make,
I have some. I get
hey,
some.
you know.
I get some.
But then can you say have you made it if you don't have haters?
I guess
so,
not. I guess not. Everybody's got an opinion on who should and should not
hey,
be on my
opinions like
podcast.
assholes, everyone's got
so,
one, right? So.
yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's crazy. So we need to get you guys booked to some places. You do merch. What advice would you give to like newcomers? Like if there's somebody that's wanting to join a band or like be a rock star or is like, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
What should like what advice? Some people are like run, don't do
All
it.
right. Which camera? Which camera?
Yeah.
Which camera?
What
All right. This
what
one.
advice?
You should hear this one too. Basically, understand a band is either a solo or a duo glorified project. There's going to be one or two driving forces, always, right? So, like, I would definitely say, like, me and Iris right here, we're the driving force. He's a phenomenal drummer. We understand and respect his availability. So we're not going to pressure him into doing things. If we want to do it, we got to meet people. So go to the scene. If you're a guitarist that doesn't want to start a band, but you want to be part of a cool band, I mean, a band that's currently popping off is Turnstile. I fucking love them. You have listened to them. Never Enough just dropped. It's a phenomenal. I wouldn't call it hardcore, but like it's definitely awesome. So if you haven't listened to it, if you like harder stuff with like rhythm, it's good. But they started back in 2011, and they have a different cast now. You know.
A lot of bands do go through some changing of characters because it has to be a fit, right? Like it's
I mean,
gotta be a
also
fit,
like because
too.
we had one drummer. He had a kid, and it's like, all right, we totally respect that, man.
They're anti-kid. No, I'm just saying.
You know, yeah, that kid killed it. But it's like even with him, like if he said tomorrow, like, hey, like I have other things come up, I can't do the next show. Him and I have already like kind of established, like, hey, like I'm still gonna do the show. I'm giving you the option first because I respect you, I like you, and I work down my will, and then we have a few practices. Thankfully with him, I mean, we only had one practice and we nailed it. And tonight, it was only me who messed up. But I'm the lead singer. I'm allowed to forget my own lyrics. No, but again, that's my biggest piece of advice. If you want it, go get it. Your rhythm player, you know, think of like Fall Out Boy. You know, Pete Wentz is the main force of that band. Panic at the Disco at the beginning stages, that was Ryan Ross's band. He was the guitarist. So, you know, kind of like see who your inspiration is and figure out how they got started and follow in their footsteps, because you'll be the most happy that way.
I love that, dude. That's good advice. I love it. Do we have any questions from the audience? No.
You're cringing over there. I saw you a few times.
What's wrong? Do you have any
Has me right
questions?
in here. No, I would hate that.
It's just
You
how
can't think of
motivational
anything?
words go.
I already asked the one I usually ask.
Oh. You got any fun stories? You got any
Like on the road.
yeah. Do we have any of those? Do you want to share?
Our very first show as Win in May was in Dallas.
Okay.
And I happened to be rocking a little bit of chest hair. So during the night, I had a group of, I don't want to call them gilfs, they're milfs, they're grilfs. They kept buying me bottles of vodka, and I was not the one driving. I was, the lyrics, we didn't have half the songs on Spotify, so I kind of made them up.
Oh, wow.
And we were like, no, like the song Silhouette, like I literally changed it that night, and thankfully someone recorded it, and that's the version that's out. So,
See, you
so
never freaking
we got
know,
some chance of
dude.
more
You
chest
never
hair. We've had people run up on stage, which is awesome. Where there's some photos of that.
So you're totally cool with people talking to you and coming up to you. You're not like, I'm a rock star. Don't talk to me.
Dude, I want that. That makes me feel like a rock star. I mean, that's like, no, like I'm totally cool with it. Especially when like tonight, before we started this interview, we had people that said, "Hey, hurry up and play. We want to see
Yeah,
you play."
they wanted to see you guys because we were
And
going to do it in reverse. We were going to do the interview and then the.
Yeah, so
but
that was
they had to leave.
awesome.
That was cool.
And also we had great hosts, Big Al Burrell. So, what's another one? We had a band lead singer jump up and stage kiss me, where you put the thumbs over.
Yes.
And he was yeah, you remember that one. She was the photographer of that one.
Yeah.
God, if you have a picture of that, send it to me and we'll post it.
So yeah, no, we definitely encourage crowd engagement. Like, I don't care if I say, "Hey Houston, hey Dallas, I'm here you," and you don't do it, I'm gonna do it again. Like, come on now, I'm playing in front of Madison Square Garden.
That's cool. That's cool though that you treat it like that. That's cool. Because some people don't. Some people don't.
Just give me a look.
No,
My
some
old man's
people-
giving me a look
No,
over there.
some people don't treat it like that. They like have ego problems and will be super disappointed. But then here's a question: social media, is it good? Is it bad? Is it too like oversaturated at some point? Like when you look at the events page on like Facebook, there's like a million fucking things happening. Do you think things fall between the cracks? Maybe.
So I mean, okay.
There's no right or wrong.
We're gonna get a loaded question. I definitely am in for probably the best lexicon I can give for this. I definitely ruminate a lot on celebrity affairs, and so with that being said, my band
She's like, I'm taking a drink.
said too many big words for her. My band is not a content band. We're not going to do the dance. We're not going to do the latest trend. If we pop up in the algorithm, we pop up. I want to stay true to myself and my art. Now, I follow quite a few bands that, to me, almost sound identical to my favorite bands, have 5 listeners, 6 listeners. There's one band, Super Puppy Slush, shout out to them. They have 16, and their songs are produced so well, radio ready, and they have music videos. Just I don't know, So after a certain point, and I'll definitely say this: skill can take you 25% of the way, 75% is luck, and just keep at it. Eventually, you'll grow. I didn't have the listeners I had at the very beginning. It was a lot of just plugging myself in, and some bands aren't able to do that because, again, day jobs. I've had the ability where I've either worked for myself or I've had very lenient managers where no one's in the store. I can do what I want. Job's done, do what I want. So I had that very early on. Or again, do I hop on the video game? My parents taught me at a very early age, like, hey, you want to do this? Then you can't do that. You got to manage your time. So that's what I got taught.
Do we want to do any shout outs?
Shout outs. Shout out to my dad. He's here, somewhat.
We should have given him a microphone. God.
Sup, Dad?
Hi.
Yeah. He
We're
waved.
waving to
He
Dad
waved
for those
to,
of you on Spotify.
Shout out to Keon Nahali over in Florida. Shout out to Jordan Humphreys in London. Shout out Great Car in California. Y'all two know.
They're like, no.
This is a typical band podcast. Like, I did all the talking. Like, damn.
You can do all the talking. It's
They're
okay.
like, any shout outs? Anybody you can be like,
Come on.
pass.
What's one of your bands?
Oh, shout out Gamma Wave.
Can you bleep that?
Yes.
Shout out my mom. So
They just cut his mic. Something happened. We're having technical difficulty.
I heard win in May. Gamma wave win in May.
Win in May.
Yeah, it sounds similar. Yep.
I want to shout out my cat, Asher.
What about baby
Is he
Jesus?
going to be watching later?
Baby, what?
Are
Baby
you, we
Jesus?
should when I reshare it, you should let Asher watch the podcast later.
I definitely will.
Please take a fucking picture of that and send that. We will add that to the YouTube video.
Boom.
Dude, I love it. This is fun. We got to get you guys booked on some shows.
Yeah, no, definitely.
This is fun. Where can everybody find you guys? On all of the things, I'm
so
sure, right?
we just now restarted our Facebook and TikTok. Our Instagram has
Okay.
been going. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify. If you are an Apple Music enjoyer, you can find us there too. But no, you can find us anywhere with the name Win in May. We pop up. Even AI, Google gives us a pop-up now, which is awesome. Please type us in Win in May.
You've hacked the algorithm, shit.
Dude, no,
Okay.
oh man.
I know, shit. They're all going to be like, beep, beep, beep.
No.
The government's listening now because they just...
So yeah, no, you can find us pretty much everywhere. And again, our DMs are open if you want to try to plan a show. You know, we definitely try to give, especially for our rhythm players, we try to give at least 2 to 3 weeks of planning, at least for a practice or two. You know, sometimes we're able to do an Up and Atom show. We have a lot of unreleased music that we have planned. We have a 30 EP we're already working on. And there's I'm a maniac, so there's a lot of stuff we can play.
You know, he dropped some hints, so listen closely.
Some Easter eggs.
If bucket list places to play.
Okay. Okay.
Besides
so,
Big Al, because we're going to have you guys back here, too. We're
So
gonna
it's
start
Big
doing
Owl,
some
but
live
bigger.
music, yeah.
It's going to be Scout Bar, White Oak Music Hall, House of Blues would be a phenomenal one. I try to be realistic. Like, of course, I would love to say NRG, right? But there's only so many people that can afford to do that. I would definitely say, like, House of Blues would be awesome. White Oak Music Hall, that's another phenomenal one. 713 Music Hall, that's a great mid-sized venue for a lot of the bands that I mentioned in this podcast. That would be some places that I would just love to just open for. I don't care if they boo me out of the arena. That would be so cool to have pictures of. You know, I'm building my own dad lore, as I would say.
Dude, I love it. I love it so much. I think we're going to probably at some point have to have you back on the podcast again.
I mean, we definitely plan on releasing more stuff, so, you know, I would love to be back on.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be
You
fun.
gonna be back on with us?
I'd love to.
Awesome.
This is gonna
He's
be
in.
fun. I'm excited.
He has no idea that time frame.
It's
He's
fun.
gonna get a random ghost call at 4 a.m. 3
He's
years
gonna be
from
like,
now.
okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. Well, no, and because like Big Al, this is how we'll end this tonight, I guess. Big Al is probably going to start wanting to do some more music, some more live music here, not just acoustic performances. So it's in the works. It's in the works. There might be some very
this is-
DIY concerts happening here
Now
in the
the,
parking lot on the weekends.
We got
in
to
the very near
the
future.
owner got to personally talk to each one of us, and
Yeah.
the hospitality was quite insane. And again, I'm not like anti-Houston, but like Austin is music capital. This place feels like where Austin gets weird.
Look,
and it's
Houston does
awesome.
not have a 6th Street. I graduated from Leander High School, which I lived there before there was toll roads. So there was a 6th Street. There was it's very, music is very, you can go door to door to door. Houston doesn't have that. You literally have to drive 30 or 45 minutes just the east side to Jersey Village.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very hard for someone to be at even 2 cool events in the same night, depending on where they're located.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ugh. Maybe we need a central space. We need to just buy out this entire shopping center. Yeah, now they're parking
That's
lots. Shame
wrong,
on you,
Fitz.
Houston. A
That's
whole other
personal attack.
podcast. We can have you on the podcast. Yes.
No, come on. Here's Mike.
Yeah, new owner's gonna be on the podcast in like venues that should be open that aren't open anymore.
Owner. Owner. Okay.
Okay, just need like gauge personalities.
Oh, y'all are in trouble.
As a musician or as a band, the three of you, what movie or show would you go back and like curate yourself, score a movie or a show? Like what resonates with your sound that you've seen?
Who wants to take this one first?
Not me. I haven't watched enough.
Well, okay, I guess I'll go first because I'm the singer. So if you listen to both of our EPs, you've noticed the sound of a postmodern orchestra that we have hints either at the end of this last EP or at the beginning of our first. I would definitely say either Interstellar would be a phenomenal one to do. Godfather Part 1 would be a phenomenal one just to go and do
Ooh.
some jazzy stuff.
I'm
Some
gonna get so many DMs from Italians in the morning. It's not even gonna be funny. Thanks for the hate mail.
And then one that I would love to do, even though the actor is a complete piece of shit, Baby Driver. He's arrested right now, so I can say that.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, if it's not.
Yeah, no, I would love because that movie just was so cool and the soundtrack. So that's mine. I'm going to stop talking in 3, 2, 1. Someone go.
Oh.
I think TV show wise, I'll probably do like a cartoon. I'll probably do something like Ed, Ed and Eddie or something like, I don't know. I'd be fun to like do some of the
I'm
sound
here being
effects
an
and-
electrical, and you're just like, dude, cartoons is so cool.
Yes.
Rhythm
Maybe something
players,
like
man.
Scooby Doo or something. I don't know, like a whole show. Just revamp it in your own style.
Whoa, Courtney.
Someone's gonna give you a new Scooby snack at the next fucking show.
Can I pay you in Scooby Snacks?
I mean,
There's actually a recipe for that if you look on Pinterest, by the way.
You know, the 4th of July, there's that one dude that like eats all the hot dogs.
Yeah.
He broke a record again, 71.
That's so
Shoot.
gross.
That's
I
a
can't
lot
even
of
watch that.
glizzy guzzling. You know what I mean?
Your turn.
my
She's like
mind.
fucking Kill Bill. No.
I haven't watched it. I don't know. There's a lot of classics that I'm trying to catch up on, but my mind is blank. He said cartoons, and I was like, okay, maybe like Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Nice.
Which one?
What do you
Korra
mean?
or Aang?
Why not both?
Because you can only pick one. You said one.
Then the first one.
Avatar.
That's Cap.
That's our soundbite for the podcast right there. That's Cap.
I fucking hate Britman Spencer.
No. You wanted me to say it.
Yeah, come on. Get us canceled. Do it. Do it.
I think I'm good.
Bleep it. Bleep
No.
it right now.
Bleep it.
She
No.
said it. She
We
did say
can't
it.
bleep
She did say
live.
it. It got bleeped. It got
I'm the
bleeped.
manager. I can't say those things.
Dude, I love it.
We got canceled.
Shut up.
It was bleeped. Post edited.
Oh my God.
I'm calling this out. I'm canceling us. I'm starting a new band called
then I
Win in
can-
April.
When in April, coming soon.
Happens to be in February.
Cannot stand you. Oh my God, that's the best place to end. Oh my God, I love it. This has been so much fun. I'm gonna get you guys booked places. If you're watching this, get them on some bills. Seriously, network. Let's get them on some bills. It's a fun sound. It's not the screaming thing. I can actually read their logo.
Can actually, oh yeah.
I can read you guys' logo. So I love this. Thank you guys for sitting down with me. For real. It's fun. Check them out on all the things. All the things.
All the things.
All right, you guys, look at the camera. Wait.
Yay.
Bye. We've been winning May.